All right, so that was a wild one today. 49-38, the Browns over the Cowboys. The Browns now move to 3-1. The Cowboys 1-3 on the day. The Cowboys started strong, led 14-7 after the first quarter, then put on a furious run late in the game. But somehow Cleveland had built a lead of 41-10. I'm sure maybe everybody's going to see the highlight of Jarvis Landry throwing the touchdown pass to Beckham. Beckham caught another touchdown pass later on. He only had 5 catches for 81 yards. Baker, another quiet day, but no interceptions. He had the one bad throw. I believe it was a 3rd and 5. It was in the midst of the comeback there by Dallas in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 5. Baker has Beckham open. Probably would have went for a touchdown right there. Overthrew him. Looked like the cameras caught Baker just screaming, "Fuck!" to himself. And yeah, I don't blame him. That's about how I would have felt after that one. Dak Prescott going over 500 yards passing. So early on, Dallas took the lead 14-7 after that first quarter, and it kind of looked like, oh boy, Cleveland is not going to be able to stop them. We got problems here. But then maybe, I don't know what happened, Cleveland made some adjustments, whatever. They stopped Dallas several times in a row. Meanwhile, now all of a sudden, Dallas could not stop them. Nick Chubb left the game early with an injury. Did not matter. Dearness Johnson comes in. He had a day. Kareem Hunt, he rushed for over 70 yards. Odell Beckham rushed for over 70 yards. The Browns on the day went for over 300 yards, averaged over 7.5 yards a carry. I mean, their running game was just, it's been great all year. Today, it seemed like it stepped it up another level. Chubb was well on his way to over a 100-yard day. I think he had like 6 carries for 43 yards in a little bit of time that he did play. But then, unfortunately, after building that huge lead, then even stopping Dallas at one point with a 41-10 lead, 10.5 minutes to go, it seemed like, no, there's absolutely no comeback shot at all here. Mary Elizabeth, some of you may know her from the chat, she asked me if I thought, even being can the Browns blow this lead? I was like, is it impossible? When they got that sack on third and fucking 7, I think it was, and that pretty much put the game away right there. But boy, I spoke too soon, because then the Browns go 3 and out. Dallas goes down the field and scores. The Browns can't do nothing. Dallas goes down the field and scores. And meanwhile, they're picking up 2-point conversions every time. The Cleveland defense looked absolutely exhausted. Vernon was over there, I believe, throwing up on the sideline. He was so worn out. The defensive line, Myles Garrett did get 2 sacks today, but late in the game, it appeared that the Cleveland defense was just extremely gassed, and they could not stop Dallas. You were hoping for a mistake. You were hoping maybe the Cleveland offense can do something. And finally, they did. When it was really crunch time, it was like, oh my God, they need a first down or something just to kill some clock, because they are not stopping Dallas. They need to keep the Browns defense off the field. And then they run a crazy end around to Odell Beckham Jr. I was like, oh my God, what are they doing? And then he breaks the tackle. Boom. Hits the Jets. Just outruns everybody to the end zone for pretty much the touchdown that would put it away. The extra point was blocked. Dallas touches it. Cleveland picks it up in the end zone. Somehow Cleveland gets a 2-point conversion. But certainly, for being a Browns fan for so long, it was like, oh no. I thought, nah, there's no way they can blow this lead. And then slowly but surely, they started to chip away. And then by that third touchdown, it was like, oh my God, Cleveland, they're exhausted. They can't do anything. That last touchdown, Sendejo, he had like 5 feet of separation, Lamb did. I believe it was Lamb that caught that touchdown. Amari Cooper had a big day. But at the end, it was not enough. Odell Beckham and the Browns offense did get that one big giant play when they needed it. And all's well with the exhausted defense. Dallas now falling to 1-3, giving up 49 points to the Browns, looking like they got absolutely no run defense. And I know people are going to be like, oh, big deal. The Browns have beat Washington, and they beat the Bengals, and now they beat Dallas. They beat all the bad teams. Well, that's good. If you're beating all the bad teams, that tells me you're not one of the bad teams. Now, look, they're not the Chiefs or Ravens yet, but obviously they're not Washington or Cincinnati either. And I don't know where to put Dallas. I don't know if I'm ready to call Dallas a bad team, but boy, their defense needs some work, huh? And even Ezekiel Elliott didn't look that great on the ground. I see Zeke ran for 54 yards, 4.5 a carry, had that 120. I think the Browns had 4 carries for over 20 yards today. And there were some nervous moments. Enjoyed the game from the lovely Columbus, Ohio today, of course. And it's Brownstown. What can I say? All right, guys. Boom. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game. Boom. Mary, thanks for watching with me. One last lefty boom. See the Browns mask hanging back over there? Woo! It's big time.